NMIXX just dropped their new album, and here as always I'm back to review. As you guys know, I rank and review at the same time. The song I will talk about first is my least favorite, and casually the last is my favorite song from the album. But before starting with the video, I like to give you some disclaimers. First, it is all my own opinion, you don't have to agree with this. If you have a different opinion, you can share that politely in the comment. And when I review something, I think of myself like one of the judges you saw in the survival shows, so I like to point out both good and bad. If you are one of those brainless stan who can't take criticism against their faves, then this video is not for you. You can respectfully leave this video. Nonetheless, all of my criticism is mainly towards the producer and the directors, because I think they are the soul, and to judge someone properly, you should judge their soul. That's all the disclaimers. Now let's get started. If you remember my review of Itzy's Born to Be, there I said Escalator goes with NMIXX. Here you can say Boom is that. They necessarily don't have a similar sound, but definitely they give a similar vibe. Like I said, Escalator has an interesting and unique sound. The same goes for Boom, and a song like this needs more time to really get how things are going. So that's why Boom is not my favorite. Plus other songs in this album are equally responsible for that.
I wanna dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it, dash.
Next up, the title track Dash. It brings back old diverse Mixx Pop, where you can point out the song is changing. You can feel the OO again with all the unnecessary clips that necessarily don't make any sense but still there. Also that also there. They did NMIXX change it up, but it doesn't have the same feeling as Ties. The main reason this song couldn't hook me is T.O.P they gave us before this one. Both of them had the potential to be the title track, but definitely there were some good aspects to this song, like the pre-chorus and the voice of Lily and Bae. Just their voice alone can make this song great. The chorus was repetitive, but like Love Me Like This, it will stuck in your head. And the thing I love about this song most is the choreography. Mainly I wanna dash part, it has move for dash, and when they make their hand near to their eyes, it kind of feels like a tap. It was cool. I know I'm gonna watch it in all the music show stages just for the choreography, and it will eventually grow on me. The starting of this song is really reminiscent of something. I can't point out which one exactly, and it is hurting my brain so much. But I know I heard this song somewhere before, but where? I don't know. It is a perfect song for both low beat and upbeat listener. It is upbeat, but it is not that hard hitting. It is groovy yet simple, and those ad-libs were heavenly. Those clapping sound made me want to watch it live. It can be a great song to end a concert. Maybe that's why it is the last track in the album. The starting beat got me by surprise. I was like NCT, Candy, and it was just the start. I wasn't ready for what I would get next. When they start a song like this, you would never expect a ballad, right? But you know what is it? It is the my gosh of the album. I was vibing with the song and suddenly it stopped for a second. As I was doing other work while listening, I was like, is it the end? It is so short, I want more. But there was more. By this song, you will get a 2 minute and 42 seconds ride to heaven, and the voice of Lily, damn, you can never go wrong with this. It was first came out as a pre-release, and it totally surprised me. Not because it came out of nowhere, no. It was because it has the old NMIXX Mixx Pop sound. It changes in different beats. Of course, it wasn't that drastic as it was more subtle, but I love it. Says the same person who 1 year ago made a video with Mixx Pop sucks in the thumbnail. NMIXX is like that girlfriend who gives you attention at first, but you think that is irritating, but then they stop giving you attention and you crave for it, but in the end, again she gives you all of her attention. Although that story never ended well for me, but yeah, I love Mixx Pop. And Lily's No Need to Worry and Gio's Oh, I Like It was my favorite part from Sonier. I thought this album would be full of Mixx Pop and upbeat song, but when I listened to Passion Fruit, it immediately became my favorite. Remember when NMIXX covered Kiss? This song brings me that NMIXX, and as that was my favorite NMIXX era, it has to be my favorite. This song's main focus was the voice of the members, which strongly works for NMIXX because that is what NMIXX is best at. That UU part was amazing, totally goes with my taste. I can leave you here without any explanation and I know you will understand cause it is that good. I don't need to say anything. Just listen to it. If you don't like it, we can be friends for real. I would love if it was a title tag. It has that vibe. It has a dark tone like Dash. For some reason I associate this song with red color, maybe because it has Rose in the name. Youngke took part as a writer in this song. When I first listened to this song I didn't notice, but when I heard Youngke is somehow part of this song, I felt it has a same vibe of Rose Blossom by Haiki, which was also written by Youngke. Again, maybe it is because both song has Rose in their name, but Youngke knows how to write a pop. It is one of those songs that will never feel enough. Rose Blossom was in my last year top listen song. This year I bet Run for Roses will be there.
걸리는 stars 난 달려가 저 멀리 펼쳐진 거지로.
Overall, it was a great album. Technically, I didn't like 2 songs from the album, but actually Dash is growing on me. I can see myself listening to all of this song more often. I still have a connection with Aspergo album, so this album can overshadow Aspergo that easily. It needs more time, and Cool still is my favorite B-side, but Run for Roses is close second. This comeback should become one of the hit eras for NMIXX. It had that hype, plus they gave us what we really wanted. It should break all the charts. They just has one music show win, which is not fair. They deserve a lot. But that's all my thoughts. You might have a different opinion than me, which you can share in the comments, but politely. That reminds me, click that glowing subscribe button and watch this video next. I will see you all soon. Until then, have an awesome life.